Thank you for joining me on this webinar today. So I am Angela, and I want to talk about some natural solutions for healthy, empowered living. So the purpose of this webinar today is to empower each of you to take care of your and your family's health in ways that you never thought were possible. So my name is Angela Smith. I'm also known as Warrior Mama. Basically, I just call myself that, but that's kind of the vibe and the tribe that I attract. I am the founder of Warrior Spirit. I've been a registered massage therapist for 11 years, and I'm very much a heart-centered leader. I am a mom of 2 kids and a wife to 1 husband. One husband is enough, definitely for sure. You can check me out on Facebook at Warrior Spirit Wales. I would love for all of you to go on Facebook once this is done and become a member of my community at Warrior Spirit Oils and just bask in the knowledge that we have there on essential oils, healthcare products, how you can up-level your self-care. One of my passions is definitely loving on some self-care and allowing you to see how life can be and how in your wildest dreams we can play that out in life and make that your reality. So I'm so excited to share some of the tools that I use in my life with my kids and my family to allow me to accomplish my goals and my dreams. First of all, I'd just like to let you know that I'm not a doctor. As a holistic health coach, I teach people how to enable their body to heal itself. I am a mom that uses natural methods as prevention and a first approach to supporting the body and healing. I value the knowledge and services of medical professionals and believe there is a time and a place for both modalities. So I want to start off a little bit with my why and my purpose. So as you will see here, I have my 2 children. They are the loves of my life, and they are my driving force for things that I do. Also, you'll see the little warrior tattoo there. So a little semicolon kind of indicates a certain level of life that I previously was living and that I don't have to live that life anymore. So I was living a life filled with fear, anxiety, worry, social anxiety. My life as I was living it was becoming pretty bad, a pretty dark place, and I wasn't really happy with that. And I didn't see a very bright future. So I've done a lot of personal development work over the last 10 years, and I've really transformed myself. And I can wake up every day now and be happy with the things I have in life. I can be excited and joyful to be a parent and to be parenting and run my own businesses and to really lead from my heart and support people. So I want to take people on that journey to show you and liberate you on a life that is wonderful and that makes you want to get up every day. And I absolutely love the saying that I want to create a life that I don't need a vacation from. And that's exactly what I'm in the process of doing. And I would like to show that to you as well. So, what does it mean to be a 21st century parent? So if we actually look at the stuff that's going on in the world today, we can actually see that things like cancer, autism, and food allergies, they aren't a fad. They aren't things that people are making up. These are things that are not going away. If anything, we're just getting more of those things. More of those things are showing up in our children and ourselves. So today, there's 524 Canadians will be diagnosed with cancer. 121 million people suffer from depression, and that's generally increasing by 20% every year. That's crazy. So one of the things I've actually used the oils for is mood management. So helping exactly that, depression, gray, downer days, adding a bit more joy and happiness in my life. So we'll talk all about that later. And then 60% of acute liver failure is caused by gradual acetaminophen use. So, the drugs that we are taking, over-the-counter drugs, let's just stick with that for now, over-the-counter options that we are choosing to use, what effect is that really having on our body? Is it positive? Is it negative? What's the short-term effects? What's the long-term effects? And then especially in children, cancer is the leading cause of death by disease. Type 2 diabetes is a global public health issue. So it's definitely something that we need to be looking at with our children. 1 of 13 have food allergies, which I'm willing to bet that that's probably even increasing. 1 of 10 have asthma, and there has been a 30% increase in autism in the last 2 years. So for me, I kind of like looking at, why is all of this happening? Let's get down to the root of why this is happening. So no adult or parent chooses this, so we must be informed about what we are putting in and on our bodies. So I want to take a couple seconds here to do a health check-in. So really get serious with yourself and really be honest. This is not about judgment. It's not about putting yourself down. It's literally just an honest inventory of where you are within your physical body, your spiritual, and your emotional self. So how are you feeling within your body? Your energy level, your pain level, your strength level. Really, get a pen and paper out, pause this webinar after I'm done talking and come back to this slide and just ask yourself these real questions. How strong is your connection to your higher power, to each other? How grateful do you feel? Do you feel connected to your purpose? And then the emotional aspect. Do circumstances control how you show up in your life? It's that first thought in the morning when you jump out of bed or sluggishly get out of bed. It's that first thought in the morning that sets the whole tone for your whole day. So how are you showing up in your whole day? How stable are you emotionally? So for myself, if someone would have asked me this question, 10 years ago, my answer would have been very unemotionally stable. But now I can happily say that I am very stable in my emotional state. So there's not a lot of stuff in a day that's going to set me off like it once would have. So just remember, perfection is not the goal, progression is, right? So just little bits at a time. So let's jump into what essential oils are. Essential oils are natural aromatic compounds found in plants. So steam, distilled, or cold pressed extraction. They are powerful and they have safe benefits without side effects when they are used properly. So I want to go over a little bit of essential oil safety. So essential oils are very safe and gentle without side effects. We want to make sure that we're definitely keeping them out of our eyes, our ears, and our nose. So for example, if you or a child has an earache, then what you can do is you can take lavender and tea tree oil diluted and rub them around the outside of the ear, but never in the ear canal. You want to make sure that you're diluting the essential oils with a vegetable-based oil, such as coconut oil or olive oil, jojoba oil, and definitely not water. Oil and water do not mix, so we want to make sure we're using a vegetable-based oil. Skin sensitivity primarily is a safety issue, so we definitely want to make sure we're using more carrier oil in that case. And especially with children and seniors as well, we want to use more carrier oil and just 1 drop of essential oil. And then follow all labels for the directions. So there's actually 3 common ways that you can use essential oils. So the first one is aromatically. So what that consists of is breathing in or using a diffuser. So literally what you can do is put a drop of essential oil in your hand, rub them together, just cup it over your nose and take a slow, deep breath in, and then aromatically you're breathing in the aroma of the essential oil. Or one of the more common ways of how to use it aromatically is with a diffuser. So doTERRA has some amazing diffusers. I have the pedal diffuser. And what it is, you just add some water in the diffuser into the main area, put 1 drop of your desired essential oil, put the lid back on, and turn it on. It's that simple. The second way that's very popular for using essential oils is topically. So applying the oils to the bottom of the feet or the affected area to give direct relief or support specific needs. So for example, if I had a systemic concern, so a full body concern like immunity, anything like that, or relaxation or stress, then I'd generally be applying them to my feet. So I'm just getting full body effect. If I have a sore belly or a shoulder injury or anything like that, then I want to be putting the oil specific to that area. And then the third one is internal. So the doTERRA essential oils are certified pure therapeutic grade essential oils. So there's extra level of testing with these oils. So that way you can use some of the oils internally. So you just want to make sure you're checking to be sure that they are internal oils that you can use. So you can do this by dropping it in water or under your tongue or into a gel capsule. So it's a great, great option. I generally leave the internal use for the supplements, the kids supplements, and then just kind of heavier issues that I might be presenting with, like the flu or anything kind of like that. So I'm going to jump into the top 10 most popular oils, and most of these oils you're going to find in the most popular starter kits. The first one is peppermint. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually just going to list maybe one or two ways that I have used these oils, and you can always go back in the slides and then just check out different ways as well, or go over to my Facebook page and check it out, just to keep things simple. So peppermint is really awesome. So you can use peppermint for any abdominal stomach issues, so upset stomach. You can put some in a little bit of water and take it as a shot, or you can rub it on your belly as well. It's also really good. A lot of people like it for headaches, so tension headaches. So putting a little tiny dab on your finger and then just applying it to your temples works really well. And yet again, we want to make sure that we're not putting the oils too close to our eyes. If that is the case, then just clean your hands, take some more coconut oil or olive oil, and just rub it across the affected eye, and then take a clean cloth and just draw it out. It works wonderful. The peppermint is also awesome in smoothies and shakes as well. The next popular one we're going to talk about is lavender. Lavender is widely used for many things, especially calming at nighttime. So in children or adults, you can take a drop and place it 1 or 2 drops on your pillow. So then aromatically, you're smelling it at nighttime for that instant calming relief. Also as well, lavender can be considered the Swiss Army knife of essential oils, meaning that it is awesome for any skin stuff that you have going on, so sensitivity on your skin, certain non-contagious rashes, you know, that time you've put your hands in the oven to pull out you know, the hot item, and then you accidentally touch the side of the pan. Lavender is awesome for just applying that over top of that area of the skin. It takes the burning sensation out and then allows the skin to heal itself. Lemon is one of my favorite essential oils. Generally, citrus oils are really good for mood management. So a lot of the time I will be carrying either lemon, wild orange, tangerine, grapefruit, or lime with me. And sometimes if I'm in traffic, I'll actually take the lemon, take the cap off, and then just smell it straight out of the bottle, just taking a nice deep breath in, and then aromatically I'm getting the effects of the citrus oil. It can be used as well on your throat if you have a sore throat. So what I do is I dilute it in my hand and then just apply it over, over my neck and my chest, and it really helps with any mucus that's forming, and then also any soreness as well. Some of the more non-health related ways that you can use lemon is Nature's Goo Be Gone. So you know those stickers that you get on glass items that you can't fully peel off the sticky backing? I literally put it on there and just rub it on there, and it rubs it right off, which is amazing. Also for kids, temporary tattoos. My daughter did this the other day. She had a temporary tattoo, put a bit of lemon on it, and it just rubbed it right off her skin. Melaleuca, which is actually known as tea tree now in Canada, is super amazing. It's antibacterial, antiviral, and antifungal. So I use it a lot for spraying our feet after we've been to the pool or any kind of area that's a public place where we might be concerned with bacteria or warts or anything like that. It's also amazing too anytime myself or my kids have any broken skin or slivers or anything like that. I definitely want to keep the bacteria out of that area. So I'll just put a drop on their skin, and then I feel very confident that it's keeping the area clean. Oregano. So some people often ask me, well, how often am I going to use oregano? And that was the exact same question I had when I bought my top 10 oils as well. But you know what? I've actually used oregano quite a bit, and I've actually had to replace my oregano. So I do have a love-hate relationship with it. I love the benefits of it. The aroma of it is really strong, so you just need the tiniest little bit. So what we have done, our first experience with oregano was with a wart on my son's foot. His wart was big and black, and I for sure thought our next step was to go to the doctor to have it burnt off. So I thought, you know what can I do? So I went to my oils, I looked up what to do for warts, and it called for oregano and tea tree oil. So I have taken the oregano with a Q-tip and just applied some to the Q-tip, and then consistently kept applying it to my son's wart on his foot. And to our surprise, the wart had healed itself. The body had done what it needed to do to heal the wart. You can also use oregano in cooking as well. So literally, if you're making spaghetti sauce or whatever you're cooking with, you'll literally want to just take a toothpick and stick it into the oregano top, pull it out, and then stir that toothpick into your sauce or whatever it is that you're cooking. So oregano is a hotter oil, one of the essential oils. So you want to make sure that you're using more carrier oil with it, just so that it doesn't create a sensitivity within the skin. Frankincense. Frankincense is known as the king of oils. So you will see frankincense a lot of the time in skincare products. So on the bottom right-hand side there, corner, you're going to see the Virage skincare line. So it has frankincense in it as well. It's really awesome for putting on scars or any tissue-related stuff. Frankincense really helps keep the integrity of the cells within our body. So it's amazing. Also, it is one of the very few oils that can cross the blood-brain barrier. So it's absolutely wonderful for post-concussion or head injury, Alzheimer's, memory-related things, or full body inflammation, which is great too. On Guard, the protective blend. So this is a wonderful blend of oils, which includes some really popular ones: wild orange, clove, and cinnamon bark, eucalyptus, and rosemary. So it's powerful oils blended together for immune support. So as you'll see that they have throat drops as well, toothpaste with On Guard, the On Guard concentrated cleaner, the laundry detergent, the beadlets, the On Guard capsules. It's absolutely a fantastic product, and it's one of my favorites. And we have a lot of the extra On Guard products as well. This is something that we generally, cold and flu season, or if we've been somewhere and people have been hacking and coughing and kind of, if we're thinking our immune system is lower, then we will apply this to our feet or the backs of our spine, down our spine, just to provide that extra level of support for our body to be able to stay strong. The respiratory blend, also known, now it's actually known as Easy Air. So it is wonderful for supporting the body in respiratory support. So just being able to get a full breath. So a lot of the time we will diffuse it if we have colds. Just because of the congestion through the cold, we might not be able to get a full breath of air. So we put one drop in the diffuser, And then we also apply it to our chests as well. So we'll dilute it with the carrier oil and then just rub it on our chest. Wonderful for when you're doing sports, before you're working out, any of that kind of stuff, just to promote that clear breathing. Or for anyone who snores, you can also try it at nighttime as well, so that you're getting a better sleep, they're breathing better, it's a happy household. Soothing Blend is a oil that I use fairly frequently. I use it within my massage therapy practice on my clients, and then it's my go-to oil for any time that I have muscle issues. So anytime that I personally would use an over-the-counter medication for pain management, such as arthritis, muscle aches and pains, joint pain, inflammation, bruising, any of those kinds of things, I personally go to the Deep Blue oil. I dilute it and then just apply it to the area that it needs to be. So a little bit of coconut oil in my hand, 1 drop of the essential oil, and then on the sore muscles or sore joints it goes. It's absolutely amazing. The digestive blend, we use this very often. So what we do, we make up roller balls, which are little glass bottles with a roller end on them. So we fill it with Digest Zen or Zengest if you are in Canada. And I'll put the couple drops in the bottom, fill it with fractionated coconut oil, pop the top on, and away we go. So it's very empowering because then my children get to use it as well. So my kids will come to me sometime and be like, Mommy, can I have the tummy blend, please? My tummy's upset. And it works really awesome. So anytime that I personally would use something like Pepto-Bismol or something like this, just an over-the-counter kind of solution, I will go to this oil instead. So anything for digestion, constipation, diarrhea, upset stomach, bloating, literally the Pepto commercial, I will go to this oil. So that kind of concludes the top 10 oils. And like I said, I kept that very brief, just so that it's not overwhelming for you. But we can always connect later and I can give you more information on what each oil does. Now we've come to Lifelong Vitality Supplement Trio Pack. I absolutely love these supplements. I'm not a big supplement person, but I definitely do know that I needed to provide more nutrition for my body because I wasn't actually getting it through what I was eating. So I started taking the LLV supplements, and I really did find that it was supporting my energy production, just the inflammation and joint pain within my body was just drastically different. It also helps support healthy brain function. So for me, that's awesome because then I wasn't having what I call foggy brain or foggy thoughts. So the clarity mentally was there as well. It also supports healthy digestion, promotes cardiovascular health, healthy skin, supports a healthy immune function, and fights free radicals. So it is absolutely just awesome. I would recommend that everybody who's looking for more energy, less joint pain, a higher level of self-care, definitely try the Lifelong Vitality Supplement. It's absolutely amazing. And you know what? They actually offer a 30-day money-back guarantee if you don't feel more energy and less pain. And I'm willing to bet not a lot of people send them back because they love them. So definitely check those out. And then, there's always something for the kids too. So as much as I'm a mom who takes a holistic approach and I try to feed my kids healthier options, sometimes their bodies just need that little boost of nutrients. So I absolutely love the A to Z chewable tablets for my kids and the IQ Mega. So the IQ Mega is an omega-3 fish oil. It's wild orange flavored and it is absolutely delightful. So I'm not a big fan of the smell of fish or cod liver oil or anything like that, but this actually smells really delicious. So it is supports energy production, supports healthy brain function, immune, digestion, and joint function. And definitely in children, right? They need that extra boost of nutrients because their brains are still developing. It's absolutely very important. And it helps support a healthy cell development and longevity. It is a whole food product complex, the chewable tablets. So it's not filled with fillers, it's actually whole foods, which is wonderful. And it doesn't have, neither of them have any artificial colors, sweeteners, or flavors. Awesome, so I think it's pretty simple, the next few steps. You know what, basically it just comes down to do what you can with what you have, with where you are, right? So we don't have to do a total overhaul of everything in our house, but what we can do is take some of the information that you've learned from the webinar today and start making those changes. So some simple steps that I've created: create a self-care plan for you and your family. So a lot of the time, as adults and parents and business owners and people with jobs, we generally put ourselves last and our healthcare last, which we need to be putting that first. Because when we're waking up in the morning and when we're healthy and when we're showing high vibes and we have the tools to take care of ourselves, we can accomplish anything. And life doesn't seem as stressful when we are taking care of ourselves. So create a self-care plan for you and your family. Have powerful essential oils at your fingertips to use as tools and solutions. Commit to your personal education and being the health advocate for your home. So I think it is very important that people are educated on what we're putting on our skin, putting in our bodies, you know, being advocates for ourselves, because nobody else is going to. And we generally know what is best for our family. And lastly, surround yourself with those people that have similar goals to you. So I love meeting like-minded people. It absolutely sends my heart into a level of contentment, and it just really makes me feel good. And those are the people that I want to surround myself by. And I think you should too. So I want to just go into this a little bit here. Now that we've talked about the essential oils, I don't think I'd be doing you any justice if I didn't actually tell you how to get started with them. You know, so when you go to a restaurant and you love it, like, I don't know, let's say the Keg, and you get amazing food, you want to tell everyone about it, right? Well, that's what I want to do with essential oils. I want to be telling everyone about how awesome they are, how they've impacted my family, and how everyone can benefit from them as well, right? Let's think of the unthinkable. What could life be like using essential oils as a tool? So joining our community, there are some starter kits that people choose to have so that they have a good start to their collection. So they have a couple oils to choose from with different ailments. So the Family Physicians Kit, the Home Essentials Kit. The Home Essentials Kit's awesome because it comes with a diffuser. And then one of my other favorite kits is the Aroma Touch Kit as well. So the Aroma Touch Kit has different oils in it that will help with multiple areas of life, such as pain management, anxiety, stress, immune support, creating homeostasis within your body. These oils are amazing. There is a set of oils for everyone. It's just talking together so we can determine which one is best for you and your family. All the kits include a wholesale membership, which gives you 25% off shopping whenever you like. To welcome you, you will receive a welcome kit, the Hippie Recipe e-guide, which is sent to you immediately, a 30-minute call with myself to go over getting started with the oils, and you get full access to our online community. So the best thing that I love about these essential oils is that the community that comes with it. So not once will you ever get your collection of oils and then wonder what to do with them and not have support. We are here to support you as a community. So now that you've got your oils, you know, you get them home and you think, well, what do I do now? So we have tons of webinars and different training that you can do along with my support and my Facebook group. to really show you how to use these oils. So we have different stuff like supporting your emotional wellness with essential oils, showing you how to reduce your toxic load with essential oils. We have laundry room makeovers. You'll see a picture there of my laundry detergent that I personally make, which is something I never thought I would ever make, but it is a wonderful way to reduce the toxins in your home. And then really just embrace and love your body. It is the most amazing thing you will ever own. And generally, you only get one body, you only get one health, you only get one life. So I say live it to the fullest and take care of yourself. Then we have the Biz Mentorship. So welcome to your support tribe. So if you want to do what I do and you're super passionate about essential oils and health solutions and just literally helping people open their hearts and their minds and accomplish their goals, then this may be an option for you. The Biz Mentorship. So what that includes is all the resources you need, basically. So class and business building toolkits, incentives for you to offer to your new enrollments, weekly coaching calls with myself and other team members, monthly team webinars, and then online and local marketing strategies. Basically, we have everything set in place for you to succeed. What you need to do is decide if this is for you, be fully committed, and put your dreams into action to be able to help others. And then, so once you get your kit and you have your wholesale membership, that's like your Costco membership, right? You can shop, come, go as you please if you choose to. And then, who doesn't love getting free product with what you're already purchasing? So the monthly loyalty rewards order, or LRP, is like your shopper's optimum points, right? So you're making a purchase with something, and then you're getting points back to use for free product, which you can cash in at any time that you would like. It's a wonderful program. It is optional, and it's a monthly auto ship of your choice of doTERRA products. So you get to fill your back shopping cart with whatever you would like, as little or as much, and then it gets auto shipped to you every month. And then the next month you go in, and maybe you need to replenish your shampoo this month, or your toothpaste, or your lemon oil. So then what you do is you put those items in your cart, and then it auto ships to you. It's amazing. And you get to receive up to 30% back in points. I think this is absolutely amazing. And then the bonus is if you want to do what I'm doing and you want to just share your love of these essential oils and these products, then it's very simple. All you need to do is place a 100-point value order each month in order to earn commissions. So you can earn thousands of dollars in this business, and all you have to do every month financially is place a 100-point value order. It's amazing. And then you can see the little chart there. And then you also get your shipping back in points as well. So it's actually a really stellar program. And I absolutely think everyone should be considering the Loyalty Rewards program, because then it's such a great way to start building your oil collection and using your products and replenishing them. So you're the CEO of your life and your business. Start making gut decisions today. So if you felt compelled by something that you heard in this webinar, either about the essential oils or sharing the oils or just connecting with me to find out more information, let's do that. Let's make that happen. So let's connect. You can either go to warriorspiritcoaching@hotmail.com and send me an email, and we can set up a time to chat. Or if you're looking to buy certain products or just surf around to kind of see what's available, you can go to mydoterra.com/warriorspiritoils. And I look forward to connecting with you.